Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. Grab your coffee or your tea, hunty, because we have a lot to talk about. But before we get started on those red hot topics, please go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we've got toast. Believe me, we've got you covered. And also, you could purchase my book, Life After the Diagnosis. If you know a survivor or you are a survivor, this is the book that you need. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started right, shall we?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. OM to the G. So, for those of you who follow the Monroes, you know that we had the party of the year last night. And if I sound a little hoarse, that is the residue, honey, of last night. All you have to do is go to our pages, go to our friends' pages, and you will see how much fun we had. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yes, Gary Monroe has photos and videos and all that good stuff. MonaLisa Monroe, Tanya Hall. Oh my goodness. Who else? It was so many people. So I just want to personally thank everyone who attended the party of the year last night. It was entitled the Monroe's Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. The Monroe's Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. And when I tell you I couldn't get that straight last night, I couldn't get it straight. But that was the name of the party, and we had a ball. What did we do? Okay, so we started out with a raffle, and the raffle ticket was for a gift certificate from a men's clothing store here in Savannah called Joseph's Clothes something, but Joseph's. And it was a $50 gift certificate. And then as we went on through the night, it was certificates to the chocolate bar. It was a certificate to Hot Works. It was a free month, matter of fact, of membership. It was just extremely, extremely fun. And then once we got going and once our juices started flowing, what did we do? Honey, we did a Name That Tune. That Name That Tune game got so crazy. People started to really because you had to think of the name of the tune with just a few seconds of the DJ playing the song. And they had to write it down and then come to the forefront or the stage and turn it into the DJ. Where it got so dangerous to the point where we were like, okay, don't give it to the DJ because his table was shaking and the turntables was about to fall off. So we were like, just give it to Gary. I don't even know if they did that. They were still going to the DJ. Look, So that was just so much fun. And then we got so carried away. We continued the game of Name That Tune. But the winner or the person who guessed the song would have to finish the song. And oh my goodness, that turned into a karaoke night. So it was so much fun. And for those of you who did attend did attend the party last night, it would be great if you guys could comment and tell me, how, did you have a good time and whatever. I would love to hear back from you. if you're watching the show, and if you're off work, because right now I'm thinking everybody's off work now. But yes, it was extremely fun, and I would like for whoever attended the party to drop a dime and tell me what you thought. But again, thank you so much, everyone who attended the party. That was crazy. And so we do want to go ahead and do it annually. I think that would be cool. Every year have this Monroe's Ugly Sweater Christmas party. So we'll see. We'll see what hubby says. But other than that, I mean, thank you, thank you, thank you. It wouldn't have been a party without you. And just let me know let me know what you thought. The people who have posted, thank you so very much, that posted photos and videos and all that good stuff of the party last night, because I've been checking them out. You've been tagging me. Thank you. I'm going to continue to tag the show, and I'm going to put them on the show's page as well. So that is awesome. Thank you. Continue to tag me and my husband, Gary. That's just awesome. So that's what I had to say before I even got started in the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the second red hot topic, the first one was the thank yous. The second one is, what's next? And so when you look at the year, and it is about to be over, and you think back and you go, okay, so 2022 looked like what for me? And I was watching a movie, and the movie was saying that instead of a resolution, you have a word, right? A word that was Meghan Markle. That's right. It was the Harry and Meghan Markle documentary, Prince Harry and Meghan documentary. Awesome documentary. And I was glued to the TV. So if you have not yet seen that documentary, it's on Netflix. You're going to have to see it. It's really, really good. So anyway, Meghan was saying that instead of a resolution, she actually just uses a word. And so her one word sort of leads her and guides her throughout the year. And one of her words were peace, and the other one was truth, things like that. And so I thought about that after I saw that, and I was like, you know what, that's pretty good. Because a resolution you hold to maybe for a month, maybe shorter, maybe longer, who knows. But I'm thinking that word, that would sort of stick with you, for the rest of the year. So I'm thinking, okay, what would I do? What would be my word for 2023? So that's what I'm sort of contemplating on, what my word is going to be. And I want to ask you, what's next for you in 2023? Because 2022 is winding down and it's almost over. So looking back, how was your year? Was it a prosperous year? Was it a treacherous year, or was it a year of gratefulness and joy and peace? Whatever your year looked like in 2022, do you want it to look like that again in 2023, or are you wanting to shift gears and change direction totally? What are you willing to do? What are you wanting to do? What are you wanting to commit to? That's the type of things that I'm really taking in consideration for 2023, because 2022 was interesting. It was an interesting year. We had a lot of transitions. Me personally had a lot of transitions in this past year, and a lot of new things happened. A lot of crazy things happened, and a lot of thoughtful things happened. And I learned a lot of things this year. And to close out the year, I got my associate's degree. I finally got the first degree that I've been, tugging and trudging through for. And it's so crazy because I started my journey in learning and for college. Of course, high school, you graduate when you're 18. And I literally went right into college right after high school. And just think, I mean, how old was I? I was 19 years old when I started the journey of continuing learning. And here we are, 51, and I complete the first step, and it's like, man, what in the world? But you have to keep going regardless on what life throws you, right? You look back and you go, oh man, okay, 19 years old, what was happening? I had a child that was 5 at the time, by that time, and no, 4. Yeah, he was 4. So I had a child, a 4-year-old child, and here I am in college. And, I trusted my mother and my son's father's mother to take care of him while I was in school. And so here I am in school, trudging through and trying to make it through. And then boom, here comes another child. So I had my second child when I was 20, let me think. I think I was 21. Let me see. No, 16, 15. Yeah, I was 21. And so here I am in college with a second child. So that's when I dropped out, got a job, and then of course life, right? Life happens. And so you're trying to figure out what are you going to do with 2 kids, no college degree, but yet you need to work and make some money, right? So you go and you get these jobs, these odds, these odds and end type jobs, and you don't think career. At least I didn't. I didn't think career at that time. I just thought of providing. And so lo and behold, I'm working, I'm doing the odds and ends, I'm taking care of 2 kids at this point. And then I get married at 23. And so married at 23, you still don't know what time it is. You still trying to learn trying to learn your new husband and raise some children. So it was just all so transitional. And so school just kept fading in the black, as they say. It just started continuing to fade in this maze of living. You're a bride, you're a new mom, you got 2 kids, this is a new place. I moved totally away from where I was raised, and it was just a new city. It was just, everything was so brand new. I was just trying to figure it all out. And so here we go, we're married, da 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 da, and then you think, okay, I'm settled, I'm good. The kids are in school now, because by this time, my 5-year-old was now, 6, 7. So he's going to school. And then the baby that I just had is daycare age. So I'm thinking, all right, let's do this thing. So I go and enroll in school again, right? I'm going to a junior college in Austin. And so I'm doing it. And then boom, life happens again. So I get my 3rd child, right? And so you're okay, 3 kids, married, new life, da da da. And so here we go. The back burner, the schooling, put it on the back burner. You just got to take care of what you got in front of you at the time. And so here we go again in life. You're living and you're getting older, the 30s come, and then you get a divorce, and then that goes on. And it's just, oh my goodness. So finally, right? The worst time, quote unquote, in the world, the pandemic hits. 2020 hits, and that gave me the opportune time to sit down and go to school. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Everything was on lockdown. You couldn't go anywhere. So you have no excuse, right? So here I am again, signing up for school. And finally, I am done. So I have my associate's degree. And you're thinking, am I done? No, I want to get a bachelor's. So I signed on to continue to go forward to get a bachelor's. So I'm excited, and and it was just like, The party last night was sort of like me just celebrating everything, right? The fact that I've graduated, got my degree, the fact that this year was prosperous with the business, it was prosperous with my family. We were together. I mean, my son is with me. I mean, it was like gratefulness. And then who else to share it with people who you kick it with, folks that are friends and family. And we just wanted to share this love, and we got it back for sure. And we got all the love back that, I mean, we just couldn't even imagine. So that was just wow. So, it was just a really good ending to 2022. And so 2023, I pray that it just goes up a level, from faith to faith, glory to glory. I just pray that we just continue to strive, right? To do more, to do more for others, to continue to love and appreciate and be considerate and kind, all of that good stuff. So, that's the kind of stuff that I wanted to start off with today. And usually I sort of end with that, but I wanted to start off with that. And so that is what's next for me. I'm going to think of my word, right? I think I got one more show before the year is out. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to get that word, but I have to, fast and pray and to see where my spirit leads me in to do, because I don't want to just think of a word and, it's not real to me. So I want to have a word that's going to mean something to me in 2023. So new word, new me, new year, right? So, woo! So thinking about the weather, I was going to wait, but let me just tell you about this crazy weather right now. I looked on the weather app, and it basically says, I tell you no lie, that it is going to be 19 degrees tomorrow. What? 19 degrees. So of course I got family in Texas. So I'm going, okay, well, what's going to be the weather in Texas? How about 1 degrees? 1 degrees in Texas. What you guys think about this weather? This is going to be the first time I've been here. Now, I've been here 3 years now. 19, I don't even think I've ever been here with 19. But if you guys have, is this new? Is this regular? Is this what it is in Savannah? 19 degrees. So anyway, I saw that and I was like, holy cow. We're talking about some, I ain't going nowhere. Where am I supposed to go? 19 degrees? Baby, no. So no, thank you. So anyway, that's what I wanted to sort of talk about. What is your next? What is going to be your next for 2023? What is your next? Oh, Rev, what's going on? We just have to try our best to stay warm. Rev, so it's really 1 degrees? Are you serious right now? Wow. Yolandra, hello. No, my first year here, I spent Christmas at Tybee. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is it really like this in the winter? I'm really tripping. 19 degrees is what I saw. And then 1 degrees in Texas, honey. And I'm like, oh, no. This is going to be crazy. But I'm cool with it. I just won't go anywhere. I have no problem. I have no problem staying in when it's cold like that. Trust me, I have no problem. But believe it or not, this is my first, I'm not, no, let me take that back, because I remember maybe the first or second year I was here, it actually snowed. But I don't know what degrees that was, but it has to be pretty cold in order to get snow. But Woo, 19. So yeah, I won't. Yeah, I won't be going anywhere. No, ma'am. Not 1 degrees yet, but it's dropping quickly and drastically as we speak. Wow, really, Rev? Wow, wow, wow. So it's like steady dropping. What is it right now? Like right now. But yeah, I saw that it was going to be 1 tomorrow. So if it's dropping, it's on the way. But what is it right now? The degrees right now here is 29. So we're on our way. We are on our way, honey. Yes, ma'am. So yeah. So anyway, so I'm thinking it is going to be not just cold, it's going to be freezing. And am I ready for that? Sure. Um, water, people are buying out the water, people are buying out this and that and this and that. So it's like, whatever. You know how people start to panic. 40 wind chill is much lower. Ooh, it's something about, let me tell you something. It can be cold. I don't have a problem with cold. Okay. But let me tell you, when it's wet, rainy, and cold, that's when I'm like, oh, I don't mind it being cold. I like it cold. My house is cold, you right? But when it's wet, rainy, and cold, that right there is the issue. You see, I'm bundled up right now. I'm like hat on, and that was my thing. I said, you know what? Let me go get some hats because yeah, my hair is mighty short. By 12 noon, it's supposed to be 27. Yeah, we're looking at 29 right now. I don't know what it's going to be by noon, but maybe some Savannah folk can tell me what's going on. But yeah, it's 29 over here right now, and it's mostly cloudy. I can take that. Like I said, just please don't rain. Please do not rain. I'm like, ooh, I can't do it. But other than that, so Rev and Yolandra, so I was watching the documentary, right? The Harry and Meghan documentary, Prince Harry. And she was saying, instead of a resolution, she was saying that she's going to have a word. And I thought that was just, amazing, right? Because resolutions you keep sometimes, you drop sometimes, but a word is like, that's something you want to stick with, for the whole year. Because resolutions can get as crazy as losing 20 pounds and then you drop off and then you feel bad, that type of thing. But a word is sort of like, like a prophecy, so that'll be your word for the year. So what do you guys think about that? Because I'm really going to pray about that, and I'm going to fast and pray about that, because I want to be tied to a word for myself in 2023, and I want to be able to stick to that, and so I want to really sort of marinate in that, and Megan on the special, I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but on the documentary, she was like, one year it was truth, and then 1 year it was peace, and I was like thinking, wow, because think about it, the word that she had that year, it basically tried and tested her, you know what I mean? So whatever word you have, you just might be tried and tested on that word. Don't get afraid of it though. I don't want you to get all scared and no, it'll just bring you through the fire. It'll give you a test that you can pass, and then you can go to the next level. You got to think of it a good way, because the year that she put truth on that, the word that she put, the year that she put truth as her word for that year was the year that she was like, everybody was lying on her, right? And then the year that she had peace, that's when she was, I mean, she moved maybe 5 times. So it was like, yeah, whatever word you come up with, you just might get tried and tested on it. Rev, I watched it. Great. Wasn't it? Ooh, it was good. By the way, I'm a bullet girl anyway, so I'm here for a word or a phrase. I know, me too. Me too. And girl, I mean, I was tied to the TV because we think one thing, right? And then truth comes and you go, what? And then some people, oh, there's no way. We're not going to believe that, and then you don't have to. But Meghan and Harry saying this happened, and I see it playing out. I mean, you remember how that girl was treated? I mean, good gracious alive, she was treated horrible. And if you watch a few of my shows, I basically went over some of the news clips that she would go, I guess they call it the walkabout or the walk something. And she would be walking down the road and she's supposed to wave and shake hands, and people would jack their hand away from her. They would turn their backs on her. And all she was trying to do was do her best to understand, her best to treat the country like she's supposed to treat them. All she did was try to love, and they did not do that girl right. Period. And the way that they covered the stories, just dogging her and Prince Harry out, I'm like, and who's lying? What? It's in the papers. It's printed. It's in black and white how you treated her, and literally black and white. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh my gosh. Oh, not the queen and not the this and not the that. Well, it wasn't the queen. They made that very plain that the queen was cool. I mean, she hung out with the queen. The queen had a great relationship with her, and she wanted to get that out there plain. But the institution is what they called it, has a life of its own. Wow. So just imagine, can you go through something like that in another country? And here you are in America and you doing things the way you know how to do it. And and they would think that she was making fun of stuff. They was thinking that she was being funny and being arrogant and being this and being that. But she was just being her. I remember she was saying that they told her, you can't wear the same color as the royal priest, whatever, the queens and the kings, and you can't wear the same color with the court. Man, I just saw on the news a couple of days ago that they were wearing the same color in the court. But I was like, Megan, guess what? You couldn't wear the same color because you would have gave it to them, served it to them, because honey, everything you wore was everything. Okay. Everything you wore was everything. Okay. All right. I'm just saying you couldn't wear the same thing, honey. You would have showed them up. The two-facedness of it all. I know. It was like, huh? And for them to do the documentary, to let us all in on it. How about I didn't know she lost a child? How about I didn't know that they moved like 5 times? How about I didn't know that they lived in a cottage and not the castle? I mean, all of this stuff is like, why was he mistreated like that? Because no one else is treated like that, right? You mean to tell me, come on. But as you saw, Harry has always been that kid, right? And as they said in the documentary, Diane's son, he has always been her son. He's always kicked it in Africa. He's been helping. He's been giving. He's been just, Diana, Princess Di, who I really liked her. And the clips that they had of her suffering, okay, suffering from the paparazzi all in her face. She couldn't move. I mean, they were like all in her grill, and it was just sad to see. I was like, wow. And then when when you hear about the wreck happening, it was unbelievable when it happened. You were like, the paparazzi, really? Yeah, they couldn't see. Crazy, Rev. But when they knew that they were leaving for good, she wore every pop of color she could find. Baby, baby, when she wore that green. No, 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 no. How about when she wore that red? No, 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 no. How about when she wore that black? Yeah. I mean, I was watching that documentary like, come on, Meg. And or they call her M. Come on, M and H. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And I have even more respect for them and what they went through. Okay? I'm like, come on, y'all. Real. She just did pop, pop, pop. Girl, what? She popped every color. And look, when she went back after years, right? They didn't want to take a picture with her. They didn't want to do none of that. Shiva, hey Shiva, girl, we talking about the documentary of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Have you seen it, girl? Have you seen it? No, I gotta go watch it. Oh, honey, you gotta watch it. Now it's the whole thing. See, I watched it when it was the first three, and then I watched it again when it was the last three. So yeah, I was like, come on, Thursday, let's go. So now you have the whole thing. You can actually binge on that thing. Go get you some popcorn and get you a nice comforter, wrap up, get you some cocoa, and honey, enjoy the movie because it is everything. Am I lying, Rev? Oh my, you know I love me some fashion. Oh, her fashion. Meg, yeah. But you know what? Remember when she was in the show Suits. If you guys didn't watch Suits, that's another one you can binge on. That's another one. And it is on, oh my goodness. I think Suits is on Peacock. Yes, Suits is on Peacock. That's a binge worthy. Okay. And then the Prince Harry and Meghan is on Netflix. Binge worthy. Uh-huh. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now what I'm binging on. And trust me, I will get a blanket and some coffee and something sweet, and boom, I'm good. So I'm binging on this crazy show called Handmaids. Oh, what? Have you guys seen that craziness? So I'm in the third season, and I was told by some friends of mine that I have to watch Handmaids, and I saw clips of it, and I was like, "This looks weird." I'm not. And this was a couple of years ago now, and I guess it came out really strong in the pandemic, and I'm sitting here going, Handmaids, good gracious, what is that? And saw maybe a trailer of it, and I was like, but honey, they were like, you gotta watch it. So I'm like, y'all, it's slow. And they said, no, 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 no. It'll get slow, maybe the third or fourth show, but then it'll pop, it'll start popping. And they weren't lying. That show started popping, and it's dealing with the stuff that's going on right now. Yeah, it's crazy. Sheba, head what? Head what? What do you mean head what? Oh no, Handmaiden. I think that's what you mean. No, Handmaiden. It's a show. It's on Hulu, and it's called The Handmaids or something like that. I think it's right. The Handmaids or The Handmaidens, something like that. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or right, because I want to tell Sheba the right word. But I think it's called The Handmaids. That's what I think it's called. And it's on Hulu. And I'm binging right now on that show. And it's crazy. You really got to listen and know the current news so you can know that they're telling you what's happening. Now, mind you, this show is 3 years old, and they're talking about what's happening right now. It's crazy. So, yeah. And just like we talked about previously before, these shows are giving you the business. It's up to you to believe it. It's up to you to believe it. Y'all remember Total Recall? That movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Y'all remember that? Total Recall, look at they got FaceTime. They got Zoom. I mean, all of that stuff is on Total Recall. And then The Matrix. Okay. Should I go on? Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. Should I go on? Will Smith, Head of State. Should I go on? I mean, all of these movies, y'all, are happening right now. And if you while you playing Purge, I was definitely thinking, oh, 2020 was Purge. It was some craziness going on. But anyway, Rev, it was so good. Rev, you already finished it. One of the things that stuck out to me in the series was the way Prince. Oh, you talk about, okay, the Prince Harry. Okay, yes. I'm with you. I thought you were talking about Handmaids, girl. Okay. The series was the way Prince Harry and Meghan each grew up celebrating Independence Day. Right. The way they grew up, period. It's like they were meant to be, because here he is doing his thing. You know, he's always been that independent child, right? That cares and just does what he wants to do, you know? And then here's Meghan along that same path. I didn't know she was that active, you know, like an activist. I didn't even know she rolled like that. So it was very interesting to see how she actually was outside of acting, you know, and they just fit. Bernard White, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Did you see the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle documentary? Bernard, did you see that? That's what we're sort of talking about right now. How crazy. And secondly, have you seen Handmaids? That's crazy. I'm binging on that right now too. But both shows, you guys, are binge worthy. And while it's cold, you're not going anywhere. Christmas gifts are already bought or will be bought online or whatever. You guys got to enjoy yourself and just indulge, right? Just have a good time, just chilling with your family and friends. And Rev, Dallas is playing on Christmas Eve. Okay, Dallas haters. Don't start with me, Dallas haters. But Dallas is playing Christmas Eve against against the bomb team, Eagles. I think that, yeah, it's the Eagles. And that's going to be a good one. So, you know, Christmas Eve is already set for you. And you got some time to have a good time with that. Ellis, tuning in from Pooler. Love this old black or our black media platform shows. Oh, good. Yes. Matter of fact, thank you. Let me get a kudos, thumbs up to the production company that is holding us down, Our Black Media. You guys look for it on social media platforms, Our Black Media. And look for us on Roku, because we are Roku, baby. Boop, boop. The MonaLisa Monroe show is on Roku. Yes. And so if you're looking for us or you want to find us, Our Black Media, that's the production company that's holding us down. And so remember, give some stars, as they say. Okay. Boom. Our Black Media, please click the new feature on Facebook that allows you to send us stars. This helps support this platform. Boop, boop. and allows us to keep bringing you these programs. Yes, yes. The Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show streaming on our Black Media Roku channel. Hey, Rev, Dallas Cowboys, win, lose, or draw, baby. Winning, we in this place. I know that's right. And that's what I said. Cowboy haters, look, we play on Saturday, Christmas Eve. Don't hate. Mike Kelly, man, where you been? Oh my goodness. Good morning. Wish I could have attended the event. Mike, that event was the bomb. And if you want to get some sneak peeks, just go to my page, go to Gary Monroe's page, go to Tanya Hall's page. I mean, everybody who attended the party got clips, got snippets. Okay, we like TMZ. We got the news. It was a great event. It was the Ugly Sweater Christmas Party, the Monroe's Ugly Sweater Christmas Party, honey. And if you did not attend this year, we look forward to seeing you next year, because that's going to be the party of the year. You want to make sure you be in the place, put your face in the place. I could not think of that not earlier today for nothing. Put your face in the place. I couldn't think of it. I was like, what is that phrase? But anyway, so yeah, we had a ball. So if you want to find out what all went down, it's on my page. I'm going to put it on the Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show page as well. So you can go to either one. You can snippets of the madness, okay? Of the Name That Tune, of the Finish the Lyric. Boy, we had a good old time. But yeah, so Mike, have you seen the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle documentary? Have you seen it? That's number one. Mike, Mr. Ellis, have y'all seen Handmaids? We're looking for binge-worthy shows. So y'all drop a dime on. You know what? In the comment section, drop a binge-worthy show, because I'm down for it all. I'm here for it all. Give me a binge-worthy TV show that me and my husband and family can enjoy over the Christmas holidays, please. Now, right now, we're working on Handmaids. Now, Handmaids is almost done. It's like 5 seasons, and I'm on season 3. So I know I'll be done in a couple of days. So drop a dime and let me know. Give me a show. Give me a binge-worthy show. I'm working on Handmaids, the documentary of Prince Harry and Meghan. That is a good binge-worthy. Another good binge-worthy is Suits, and Suits is on Peacock. So if you guys, want to see that, that was the good one. That was a good one. And let's see. I don't see anybody dropping anything. Y'all don't binge? Come on now. Y'all don't binge? I know y'all binge. Rev, I haven't seen Handmaidens, but I certainly have heard great things about the series. Whoo! It's out there, Rev. It's out there. So I'm telling you right now, just buckle up. If you do decide to see it, you know how the baseball players hit the ball. It's out of the park. That's all I'm gonna say. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, MonaLisa. I'm gonna be like, I know, it's off the charts. But hey, Bridgerton and Manifest. Guess what? Saw both of them. Binged on both of them. Sheba. Yes, Bridgerton, saw it to the very end. I even saw the second series with the new person, the new guy and girl. Yeah, saw it, loved it. Manifest, loved it. Saw every bit of that to the very end. It's another one that's binge worthy. It's called The Survivor. I think it's The Survivor. No. What is it called? Designated person. designated survivor, designated something. Oh, I wish my husband was here because he probably remember, but it was designated something, but it deals with the White House. That's binge worthy too. Definitely. Rev, I'm getting ready to start watching Emancipation with Will Smith. I'm going to watch that too, Rev, but I'm waiting to watch it on Christmas Eve. I wanted to watch that too. So that's my Christmas Eve show. And my Christmas show is The Woman King with Viola Davis. So I'm saving those two for Christmas Eve and Christmas. Yeah, those are, yeah. I'm with you on that for sure, for sure. Sheba, I loved it. I made Crystal try it out. Now she's hooked. I'm telling you, it was so good. Yes, ma'am. I loved it. And believe me, it only took a couple of nights. I would go to bed at 1 a.m. I'm like, MonaLisa, come on, are you serious right now? And I would wake up the next morning and go to work and do whatever I need to do. But Bridgerton and Manifest was getting watched. I would take turns on different days. What is Woman King on? Oh, Woman King is on Amazon. Woman King is on Amazon Prime. Yes, Amazon Prime. And Emancipation with Will Smith is on Apple TV. Yes. And this TV girl knows, okay? So let me tell you again the list, okay? So Handmaiden is on Hulu. Suits is on Peacock. Emancipation is on Apple TV. Lion King. Woman King is on Amazon Prime. What else did I tell you? Manifest and what was the other one? Manifest and Bridgerton. They're on Netflix. So yeah, make it happen, Captain. So give me some more binge-worthy shows. I just need a few more. So while we're doing that, I did want to again, you guys, Sheba, Rev, Mike, all of you guys that came on, you guys, I'm saying instead of a New Year's resolution, how about have a word for the year? You know, and I got it from the documentary of Meghan and Harry. Instead of doing a resolution that you might not keep, let's do a word, right? And me personally, I got to pray about it. I got to fast on it. I got to make sure that that word is settled in my spirit so I can manifest that word. You know what I mean? So I can go ahead and, be that word or receive that word or whatever the case may be. And I did put a disclaimer in there to say when Meghan did use that word for that year, it tried her in that area. So I'm gonna put that out there. So I don't want to hear no mess now. If you do have a word, just be ready to get tested in the word. MonaLisa, we need an example. No problem. Meghan 1 year had a word, truth. That was her word for her year, truth. That was the year they lied on her and lied on her family and lied on everybody. But her word for that year was truth. The next year, peace. That was the year she moved 5 times. I think that was the year she had a miscarriage. There's a lot. So, with that being said, you might want to pray and fast for that word because God will give you the strength, the fortitude, the energy, the wherewithal, the courage. He will give you all of that to stand on that word because Meghan made it through. You see? Those words, yes, it tried her. Yes, it was hard on her, but she did it. She did it. Rev, this year, hubby and I are rolling with believing God for everything. Woo! I heard that. So I would easily say our word is believe. Ooh, Rev. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Believe. Sheba, that's good. Right? Believe. Ooh, Rev. I like that. I like that. And like I was saying, I'm gonna, me and my hubby, we're gonna pray on that thing. We're gonna come together as one, and we're gonna get a word for the year of 2023, honey. And ain't nobody into Yellowstone, Harlem Godfather. Okay, so cause I'm a TV, I'm a TV buff, movie buff, TV buff. Godfather, we finished. We saw it. It was great. And it is binge worthy. But I ain't gonna lie. Yellowstone, I have not seen. It did not grab me. It didn't. But if you say it's good, then I will give it a try. So is Yellowstone binge worthy? Is that what you're saying? Sheba, God gave me Blueprint. And I'm taking that again for 2023. Blueprint. Wow, Sheba. Blueprint. That means you gonna build some stuff, girl. Build, draw. That can mean draw or draw. Ooh, that's good. That's good, girl. I like it. I like it. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. I want to get a word that's going to, we're gonna stand on it. We're gonna be able to stand on it, and we're gonna be able to withhold and behold, okay, and be able to withstand. That's the word I'm looking for. Withstand the wind, the storm, and the rain. You know what? It's a church song that we were singing in church last Sunday. And I don't even know the name of it, but in the song, it says, the wind blew, the storms came, all of this, but I still stand on the word of God. And that's basically it. Regardless on what comes your way, you have to stand on the word of God. Now, what do you mean, MonaLisa? I mean the word, the Bible, the prayer word, the word that God gives you in prayer, in prophecy, in the word, whatever. God's word is the only thing that lasts forever. That's it. That's it. Everything else, gone. Everything else disappears. I don't care if you try to hold it, grab it, bury it. I don't care what you try to do. Only God's word stands. So, with that being said, you want to have a word. You want to have a word in 2023 that you can stand on. And it can't come from anybody but him. Because if somebody gives you a word, you're not going to be able to stand. You're not going to be able to keep it. You're not going to be able to be committed to it because man did it. Man gave it to you. But if God gives it to you, he'll give you the strength to hold on to it. Right? Right. What? I'm preaching this morning. Okay. So anyway, hey, binge-worthy shows. Rev, I think I'm going to check out Yellowstone after I finish Handmaids. Because I got to finish that. But Christmas Eve, I look forward to watching Emancipation or Woman King. One of the two. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. After Dallas wins, I might want to see Woman King. After Dallas kicks butt, I might want to feel woman-ish, Woman King. And then Emancipation. That is, woo. Now, I saw clips of that one. And that one is gut-wrenching because number one is true. Number two, this person that survived something that you are very familiar with, slavery, and it's his story out of his own mouth. And I heard a interview from Will Smith explaining what he went through doing this movie, and it's like, wow. And Will came out different, and I'm gonna let y'all watch it, but in this interview, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I follow Will Smith, and yes, the whole shebang, Will slap, whatever, but I'm gonna tell you this: Will's not the same. And that's just it. He's not the same person. And is that because of that? I don't know. Is it because of the movie? I don't know, but he's not the same. Honey, Will was talking about Jesus. He was talking about God. And remember now, he was a member of Scientology. He ain't talking like that no more. That movie Emancipation brought him full circle. So yeah, that's a movie you might want to look at. And so a lot of people are, banning the movie, boycotting the movie because of what happened in the earlier part of the year, which was horrible. I know, but why do we drag our people through the mud so long and so bad? And we give everybody else passes. I'm just saying, why do we do that? Yes, it happened. Yes, it was wrong, but the man said he was sorry. Everybody forgave him. How come we can't? I'm just saying. So anyway, Emancipation will get watched. And Woman King, I heard a lot of good things about Woman King, but I also heard that they sort of got it away from the script a little bit much. I don't know, because I don't know the story, but I would love to research and find out more about it. And after I see the movie, that probably will make me do it, because usually a movie will make me go into research mode, because I'm like, And every movie that I've seen that just, grabbed me by the gut, I will be like, ooh, let me check that one out. And it's been quite a few now. The Book of Eli, Malcolm X, the Martin Luther King stories, the Rosa Parks stories. I always go back on those and go, oh, well, let me see, what was that about? So yes, and yes, but he's not the same. And I think I got one more Thursday with you guys. I don't know for sure. Today is the what? Christmas is Sunday. That's 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, I do have another Thursday with you guys. So I want to know what you think about the movies that you watched over the Christmas break next week, Thursday. Okay? Because we're going to end this year with a bang. We already have. So, hey, not everybody went that's on this call, but if you want to get a sneak peek of what happened last night, go to my page, and it will be on the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show pages as well. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I really love the feedback. This is what makes the show great. When you talk back to me, I'm telling you, it just does something to the show, to me. So I just want you to do one thing. Just go to the website. And if you haven't got your Christmas presents yet, give them a cup, give them a mug, give them a tote, give them a t-shirt that says the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. Yes. Thanks again. And you guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a word for 2023. Okay. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.